good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is Zestin Radio Vision, and this is your favorite program, the CONFAB, where we bring matters that is arising in the nation and all over the world. We bring them here on the CONFAB. We give our honest review about them, and we analyze them. And we also allow our dear esteemed viewers to give their own opinion about them. Welcome to another episode of the CONFAB. It's me again, Ayomikun, AY for short, and with me in the studio is
Adenipekun Afolabi is my name. Your prince on the show. Once again, you are welcome to your favorite program, the CONFAB, a current affair program where we give our own opinion, and your own opinion too is expected. Kindly, at the comment section, let's have your own opinion. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, CEO of Ayomikun Foundation. Where what do we do at Ayomikun Foundation? We give things.
The foundation that gives helps to the needy.
Yeah. We share food items and various things to those that need this. The major project that he did last was when he gave the artificial arms and legs to those that that are disabled, that are in need of them.
We need to talk about the regular medical outreach for senior citizens.
Yeah, so that's what we do at Ayomikun Foundation. We give scholarships as well to students, less privileged students, the students that we know though that they are really in need of them. So those are the things that we do at Ayomikun Foundation. Special thanks to the CEO in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu. Thank you for everything you've been doing, and thank you in advance to what you will keep doing. I want to say a very big thank you to you, and as well our producer in person of Adenipekun Afolabi, of course, our regular analyst on the CONFAB. We want to say thank you to you too, sir, and all other esteemed Radio Vision crew, and to you, our esteemed viewers. We want to say a very big thank you to you for
because you are there. That is why we are here. If you are not there, our sitting here we won't have any meaning, but because we are there, that is why we are here. We did not take you for granted.
Thank you so much. Before we go deeper into the CONFAB today, let us go on a very short break. Alright, welcome back to the CONFAB. This our first topic that we'll be treating today is about the incident that occurred between the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu and
the number one citizen of Osun State,
the sitting governor of Osun State, in person of His Excellency Senator Adeleke Jackson. Where there was a
that was on Sunday, during the coronation of Oni of the 10th year anniversary of the Oni of Ife.
So but before we give our own analysis, let us watch the video.
Which kind
as we all have seen in that video, but before we give our own analysis, there are a lot of public opinions about it. But before then, let us take few of them. Emmanuel Isojola said, this is disrespectful. A wife of a president walking to a sitting governor on stage to give instructions in this manner is wrong. Those that were around during the saga between Rotimi, Amachi and Patient Jonathan would remember incident like this, one at Okirika. We just got a replay in Osun State. Another one, Olumuyiwa says, wow, that's disrespectful. I don't think we've seen any first lady behave so disrespectful towards a sitting governor in this manner before. This is a national disgrace. Another one says, I give you 5 minutes as if she's an elected official. The kind of dictatorial mannerism of Reuben Tinubu is unacceptable. Thus, giving them second tenure will spell dooms for Nigeria. And various public opinions about them. But before Afolabi, what do you think about the video, and what's your take on it?
Okay, although this is it is not a laughing matter, but with me, I mean, for me watching this video, I see it as a stage. Like both Ademola, Adeleke and Oluremi Tinubu, they are there acting scripts. But one thing I want to talk about is, Oluremi Tinubu and Senator Nuruddin Ademola Jackson, they have once been at the Senate House, where what they operate on is on the protocol that before you can say anything, you must observe protocol, and you cannot just, if you are given opportunity to talk in the house, you go straight to the point. But Governor Ademola Adeleke that we know, it is only a blind, I'm sorry to use this word, that it is only a blind Nigerians that won't know that before Governor Ademola Adeleke even say any word wherever he invited to, the first thing he does or he do is just for him to appreciate his maker. He will first appreciate his maker before saying anything. Like, okay, during the tenure of Ogbeni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola, before Ogbeni will utter a single word, he will firstly say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim. That is the first thing that he will do as a Muslim. And Senator Nuruddin Ademola Jackson, being a Muslim, and still find it worthy to praise God in a Christianity way, I think this is a thing that even make many Nigerians, even people of Osun, to fall in love with him. I know some people, the opposition party in Osun State may not likely like him because that dancing and singing is part of what brought him to limelight, that makes people to have or develop interest in him. Even I read a particular story where somebody comments that I cannot wait to see my governor singing. It means, with the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria, we are the one to make ourselves happy. I understand the fact that it is not only Ademola Adeleke and Oluremi Tinubu that were in attendance during the 10th years anniversary of Oba Ogunwusi Adeyeye Enitan on the throne. But we also understand the fact that many people will be in that gathering that may likely want to travel back to their destination, and some may want to travel with private jets. Like First Lady, I know First Lady will travel with private jets. Even likewise, Ademola Adeleke, if he want to travel out of the state, he will likely travel with the private jet. So, and we have a lot of people that are in attendance that will likely travel with the private jet, and we know that there is a limited time for the private jet to move. But with this, I think the best thing for Yeye, you know, the title I give it to Oluremi Tinubu now include Yeye or Yeye of Ile Oodua. I think the best thing as a mother, you know, if a mother wants to, if you want to train your child, not that you will squander your child, you will train him or her in such a way that he will see it or she will see it as a training, not as a disgrace. Because what First Lady did is I mean, our intention is to correct Governor Ademola Adeleke, but he later got to disgrace. Because if you approach someone that, oh, son, don't do this, and he said, mommy, I will do it, you allow him to do it, later you call him that next time, not only me, if any elderly one approach you that don't do this, you should stop doing it. Such child will see it as a correction, not as a disgrace. But in a garden like that, you know, I want to give kudos to the governor of Osun State for taking it. He have to turn it to a comic, a kind of a way that people will not see it as a disgrace, that people will not see say anything about the First Lady. But you know, the bloggers will also bring out
the narrative.
If all what we are discussing now is as a result of the smart bloggers, let me put it that way, that bring this out. Now, to Oluremi Tinubu, our intention is to correct Governor Ademola Adeleke, or to caution him that, oh, I'm not saying you should not single, but try to reduce the times of the time that you use to sing, and don't forget that you still have speech to deliver. That is what I think that Oluremi Tinubu intention, and for her just to go back the second time, that's what makes it to turn to disgrace. And with due respect, Governor Ademola Adeleke is elected governor.
Yeah, the state governor.
Oluremi Tinubu only convert with the, what is it called? No, not First Lady, the title of Yeye Oodua. You understand? And for Oluremi Tinubu, who is the First Lady, there is nothing like office of the First Lady in the Constitution. I think he should act as a Yeye of Ile Oodua, not as a First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to Governor Ademola Adeleke.
Okay. Well, it still that does not eradicate the fact that she's still the First Lady of Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, after her being the Yeye of Oodua, like as you said. But now, to me, it's just like it's like a pattern of the First Lady to a sitting governor, and we've discussed it in this on CONFAB that
several times.
Yeah, that a First Lady does not have a particular seat. They don't have a seat in the Senate House, in a Senate House or a federal government house.
Anywhere.
They don't have the seat. They are just privileged to be.
It is not constitutionally recognized.
So now for now to happen, that a First Lady now can now tell a constitutional authority, like
not tell, instructed.
Yeah.
She instructed
that
him
I give you 5 minutes. You understand? So that's a big slap on. But then my question is, does she has that right, to do that thing, like to instruct a sitting governor in an event?
Thank you for that beautiful question. As a mother, as Yeye, and Adeleke himself knows that the position the Oni gave to the Oluremi Tinubu as Yeye Ile Oodua, and Adeleke as one of the son of the soil of Oodua. He knows that the position, with that position, she can approach him to caution him, or to tell him that this is what I want. The better way is that, son, please, I will be going back to, or colleagues, or governor, I will be going back to to Abuja with private jet or whatever, please make things snappy. Instead of her going on her own, she can put it in written and give it to the governor or delay that okay, and that one will give it to the governor, and immediately the governor cites if the governor cited that handwriting and maybe the name of the Oluremi Tinubu is there, he will adjust. Instead of her going there first time, second time, she have the right. She have the right to call Governor Ademola Adeleke that okay, this is because of this, kindly, because he's the host. He's the host.
Yes,
for the fact that
it's happening
in the state, is the host. You cannot stop him to do what he has been doing in the past. Just because even people will read another minute tweet that okay, maybe Adeleke is afraid in the presence of Reuben Tinubu. That is why he didn't sing for us, because many people, what they have been waiting for, do not be surprised that many people are in that occasion because of Governor Ademola Adeleke. They want to see him singing. And you know, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, as a pastor, I didn't expect that, like the Yoruba people do say that alangba ori esu ni. If you want to kill a lizard that stay on the demon, there's no how you will kill that lizard without touching the demon. The demon will retaliate. This is, you know, this is the reason you see people saying train word to the Oluremi Tinubu that she shouldn't do that, because a lot of people are there because of Ademola Adeleke. They want to see him singing. You know, when during his arrival, if you see how people are praising him, Imole, it means that they are there because of him, not because of Yeye Odua. Because Yeye Odua is residing in Abuja and Lagos. Ademola Adeleke is residing as the city governor in Osun State. Definitely, he will have the large numbers of people that will follow him to the occasion.
No, this is my last question. You know, particularly in this matter. Now, you know, the lot of reactions, you know, from Nigerians.
Definitely.
Now, you know, some people are bashing, you know, Oluremi Tinubu, you know, that why can she do such a thing? You understand? Now, I want to now ask you that are Nigerians overreacting based on this event?
No. You know, when you talk of reaction, the way I feel or the way I say things, that is the way I will say it. And there are some people that if they see, they must say it. And people like us now, we are here to give our in-depth analysis, and we are here not to subject to any both party, either Oluremi Tinubu or Ademola Adeleke. But we are here to give our own objective analysis. But some people, their analysis will base on Oluremi Tinubu belongs to my political party, and Ademola Adeleke.
This is my favorite. Understand?
You know, a lot of comment I read on social media that they want to they want to eliminate Ademola Adeleke, so that just because he refused to join their party. You know, a lot of comments like that on the social media. But to me, we should take party out of this. Let's talk about the reality. This is not a matter of party, irrespective of their political differences or party. We should not take party to this matter. Let us talk about it generally, how it's supposed to be. Oluremi Tinubu, like I said, she can call Governor Ademola Adeleke that okay, because of this, please minimize your time. And Ademola Adeleke will be glad to do that, because he will see Oluremi Tinubu as the mother, irrespective of the age or whatever, because the position in her thing now as a Yeye Odua demand any Yoruba, yes, if you are from Yoruba, demand you to give
Yeah,
her respect
yes.
because she is the yeye of
Odua.
Ile Oodua. That is that. And the reaction of Nigerians, it is not overreacted because it is what individual
It is
perceive
expected, yeah.
that they are saying. And to Oluremi Tinubu and Ademola Adeleke, you will see that none of them
Yeah,
has come out
yes, even I mean,
to say anything about it.
the state of Osun State, they never released anything about it. About the ending or about the occurrence of anything.
Because they you know, apart from meeting themselves at this and such gathering, they have a special place that they normally meet. Okay, for instance, now before now, Governor Ademola Adeleke and his uncle and Davido, they have approached President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They traveled to Lagos to pay him visits based on the local government saga in Osun State. And definitely, someone, before you can see my husband, definitely you first
see me.
There will be a cordial relationship between us before you can come to my house that okay, you want to meet my husband. If not, if you don't have cordial relationship with the wife, there is no how you will be able to see the husband. She will tell you that my husband is not around, and he is not around.
Yeah.
Even if you are seeing him face to face, and she said my husband is not around, he is not around, there's nothing you can do. Definitely both of them, they are in a good relationship. Let's forget about the political differences that okay, this one belongs to APC, this one belongs to, even we don't know where Governor Ademola Adeleke belongs to now, because he is yet to declare his new party after resigned from the PDP.
All right, thank you for that, Afolabi. Thank you for your honest review. And to all our esteemed viewers, if you think that okay, if you think you have another suggestion or another opinion about this issue, please, you can drop them in the comment section. We will be there to take them. Before we go to the second topic that we have today, let us go on a very short break. Welcome back to the CONFAB. The Nigerian government has ordered an immediate halt to the use of physical cash for all revenue payments, directing ministries, departments, and agencies, MDAs, to install point of sale, that is the POS terminals, within 45 days. The move forms part of 4 Treasury circulars issued by the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, which were reported on Monday. Shamsudeen Ogunjimi, the Accountant General, stated in the circulars that all payments to government must be made through electronic channels approved by the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation and integrated into the appropriate Treasury single account, emphasizing that cash acceptance is now prohibited. In view of the above, it is hereby directed that collections and or acceptance of physical cash, that is in naira or other currencies, for all revenues due to the federal government is strictly prohibited. All revenue collections for and on behalf of the federal government must be made via electronic processing, the circular stated. Now, well, to me, I think this is a good move, from the government, that for all government agencies, that there's no need of them paying physical cash. Now that all payments should be made through via electronic levy. That is, yes, the use of the point of sale. That is the means of POS terminals. Now, to me, what do you think? First of all, what do you think about this news?
Okay, I want to say kudos to the Accountant General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for this great move. Nigerian as a developed, let's say underdeveloping country, let me put it that way, Rome that we are seeing today was not built in a day.
Yeah.
And a journey of 1,000 miles
Starts from a step.
begins with a step. This is a good development for Nigeria to have, you know, and this will also curb the corruption
Yeah.
among the career officers in the various ministries.
Yeah.
You know, there are some ministries that if you want to pay 1,000, they will ask you that, okay, it is 2,005. You will pay, and they will issue receipts
Of the 2005.
of 2,000 to you.
Yeah.
And if you now ask that, how come I pay 2,500 and you issue
2,000.
receipt 2,000, they will ask you that 500 naira is for processing.
Or levy fee. Yeah.
And you know, all these things, it is one of the things that bastardize our image as a Nigerian. You know, for instance, now if a foreign man came to Nigeria to pay money, and okay, he paid 5,000, and what he was able to see on the receipt is 4,000 naira, definitely he may not ask that what transpire. He may not ask what transpire, but within himself, he will know that, okay,
Yes, corruption.
this is the traces of corruption, that somebody have taken the money
Yeah.
out of the money he paid. And all these things is what we need to work on. And now that the federal accountant general now bring out this innovation, I think it's a good innovation. And you know, one thing is that this is not the time for us to receive call. We will receive call. And you know, the so-called the career officer will not be glad or happy with this development because of their source of income, and there are another source of income that will be blocked. Because okay, if I want to pay, I say, okay, I want to pay 5,000, I give you my ATM card, and you withdraw exactly that 5,000
amount. Yeah. You see, but then okay, before let me first go into my question. Do you think that the this can actually curb the corruption in these ministries and, you know, these government agencies, corporation?
It will reduce the level of corruption. You know why I said it will reduce? I cannot categorically say that or frankly say that, okay, it will curb.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk of curb, it means with my own meaning to that curb is that, okay, people will not engage in corruption. No, they will still, but you know, so okay, for someone who is taking a specific food, and maybe that is the best food, and you just approach him or her that do not take this food again. You cannot take it completely from the person. You can only advise
a gradual process
that, okay, when you hit it today, try to put 2 or 3 days gap before you take it. That is the only thing you can say. That is why I said it will reduce the level of corruption in our ministries.
Okay.
And with this, I think other government parastatals, even like the Nigerian police, I think they are the one who I'm expecting that any payment that I want to get to their account should be through payment, either with ATM card or the transfer.
No, even I don't subscribe to the use of the transfer. I prefer the POS. Like, okay, since the accountant general said it's going to deliver
there are some Nigerians that they may not have card.
No, with the news that with what the accountant general said, it said POS, through the POS terminal, that is going to provide.
You can transfer to that account number of the POS.
Okay.
You understand? You know, since the terminal is meant for that ministry, if you now make the transfer to the account, it's as if that you use your card to withdraw. You understand?
Yeah.
But if someone now give you that, okay, this is not official account, send it to this, we will pay on your behalf, that is corruption.
Okay, but now for my first, sorry, I'm going to ask two questions, before we round up on CONFAB. My first question is, now the government says that they are going to distribute these POS terminals across all government corporation within the next 45 days. Can this, this is Nigeria, can we can that be really achievable, like within 45 days? Can the accountant general really supply all the government corporation
agencies
with the POS machine within the 45 days?
I want to say this, that it is possible, even less than that days you mentioned, less than that 45 days, it is possible. How? It is just for the federal government or the office of accountant general to approach the company that produce POS machine, and there is already open account for each ministry, and they will just incorporate the account to the terminal, and they will supply it.
Okay.
It is achievable if we want to do it, but my fear now is that won't they use this opportunity to even embezzle our money too? Because this is a huge project.
Yeah.
Because the company will not give you their terminal free of charge. Definitely they will pay for it. They have to pay.
So this should not be another case of them saying that we want to use 1 trillion naira to, so that we can use it to distribute
if they
terminals.
If they use 1 trillion naira and we achieve the to curb, or to reduce the level of corruption in all our ministry, in the next 2 months we will have more than that trillion that you talked about.
No, I'm just saying that it's just the it's just the way of them embezzlement, because most likely all the what is it called, all the things, the visions that these our people and government people, they used to lay down,
the policy,
the policy that they used to lay down, it's not even the vision, that what they want to achieve, that they want to lay down, and if they should give us the raw estimate, they can say that, this is what we want to. For example, now I think we've discussed that on CONFAB, where this online journalist that was telling the minister that, give us the breakdown on how you spend this money so far, that the government can't provide.
You mean Rufai and Minister of
Works,
is Works.
Yeah, but then I'm just saying that now, that if they say that, we want to use like 1 trillion naira for this project, can we now really say that, okay, this is the 1 trillion, this is truly that this is the 1 trillion naira that they are going to use for the project, or they can use part of it for the project and keep that rest inside the pocket?
We cannot ascertain that.
Yeah.
We cannot ascertain it that, okay, truly that is the amount that they will use. The custom and the practice in Nigeria will not allow me to say I can beat my chest that is the actual amount that they want to use, because the person that wants to give out the contract will have talked or have a period discussion with the person that wants to execute the contract, that if we are able to contract this project to your own company, what will be our profits? And the man, we have a lot of people that will bid for that contract, and out of 50 people, and you have the opportunity to be the one win the contract, and somebody now said, okay, out of 25 million that you want to collect for the contract, we know you cannot use everything, we want to have 3 million out of it. The person will be glad to release it out, but it is called corruption.
But then my last question on CONFAB today is that, Now I'm thinking about those in rural areas that they don't have that access to, you know, the
Network.
ATM machines and
Okay.
you know the usage of transfers. Most of them, majorly they use cash. Now that they want to curb the payment using cash, you know, like physical, they're curbing the physical cash payment, replacing them with some POS, new POS terminals and payment. Now, I'm talking about these rural people. Now, how will they survive? Can will there be an exception, you know, for people like that?
No. You know, one thing I believe is that with the advancement in technology,
Yeah.
we can achieve it. You know, there are some areas that they will need to work on the networking.
Yeah.
That okay, for instance now, if I'm living in a particular place that there is no network and I want to make the payment, where I will make the payment, they will make the network available there. You know, this is not a payment that okay, they have it to be door to door payment. You know, if you want to make a payment to the any ministry, you go to the
organization
where there is
nearby.
Where there is a network. For instance now, I want to pay a tax. Maybe I want to pay tax rather.
Yeah.
My tax, and I'm residing in a rural area where I cannot have access to the network. Definitely I will need to transport myself from that rural area to where I will be able to pay my tax.
Or I can just say that those people, can they give them like an enlightenment on, you know, putting their money in banks so that they can actually make use of their POS machine, the ATM card. You know, so if they can enlighten, because some people in the rural areas, they don't feel like there's a need of them saving up their money in banks. They prefer keeping the money at home.
You know, that enlightenment that you talks about, it's a good idea. That even before you innovate any new thing, there should be public enlightenment.
Yeah.
And that enlightenment will let people understand what you intend to do. They will not see it as if you are how will I put it, that you just want to punish them. Enlighten them that okay, we want to do this because of this reason,
Yeah.
and this is what is expected of you to be doing, and they will definitely dance to your tune. But where there is no public enlightenment,
the people will still be living in dark.
People will still be in dark.
Yeah.
That is why we need to there should be everyday or day-to-day enlightenment to our people. Like the one you said now. I know there are some farmers that believe that taking my money to the bank is a waste of time. Let me keep it in my house. And if you let them know that the consequence of keeping your money at home
is of higher risk,
they will definitely have the second thought. But if they were not told, how would they have the second thought? That is what we are saying, that there should be public enlightenment, like you said, towards this new innovation for people to know. For instance, now during the if you want to collect any certificate, you will need to pay into the bank account before taking that teller to the office, and they will now issue you the receipt. I think this is helping. It is helping the revenue of Osun now that Governor Ademola Adeleke is there. And if we can be doing it, okay, like the issue of local government identification and the state identification, because of the local government saga in Osun State, a lot of people that are in need of that certificate they were denied the access to that certificate. Not until the government now discovered that okay, we cannot say because we have rift between the who is to occupy the local government seat, we should not use that to punish the citizen of Osun. They now think of new innovation that okay, you can pay your money online and print your local government certificate online. That is a good innovation.
Thank you, Afolabi. Thank you for that. This is where we'll be rounding up on the CONFAB today, and as well our esteemed viewers. If you have your own opinion, if you have your own view about them, please drop them in the comment section. We'll be there to take them and to interact with you further on that. Special thanks goes to the executive producer in person of Deke Michael Adeboye, and as well our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince on the show, and of course our regular analyst on the CONFAB. I want to say a very big thank you to you, our esteemed viewers, and all the esteemed Radio Vision crew. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. And public announcement, at Esteemed Radio Vision, we have a musical studio where you can live stream and record your music. Be it for live stream, be it monthly praise jam, weekly praise jam. We have it at Esteemed Radio Vision with good and standard equipment. So to reach us further on that, please just call the number that is displaying on the screen. We can communicate with you further and let you know how you can go about them. This is where we're rounding up on the CONFAB today. See you next time.